Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Today, guys, we are going over The Oval, Season 4, Episode number 2, called Black Stallion. And yes, this is me catching up because I have not been interested in The Oval, but I know many of you are, so I'm here for you. All right, so the episode starts off where we left off with Richard in the rinky-dink cabin, and he's realizing that Jason is alive. So the dudes guarding Jason try to act like they don't know who Jason is because they are suspicious that Richard had the passcode to get in. When Richard tells them that it was Sam who gave him the passcode, they don't buy it, and they want proof. So Richard shows them his White House ID, and it's still not enough. Even after Richard explained that he served in the military with Sam, they still didn't believe Richard and decided to tie him up. For me, this was weird because I don't see why Sam would send Richard there if it was going to turn out to be a problem like this, but whatever. Next, Eli and his wife are worried because they haven't heard from anyone. But when Priscilla calls, he tells her that it's best for her to get to his house because she will be protected there. He tells her that when Max and Bobby get there, he'll send them to get Priscilla. But what they don't know is that Alan is there with Priscilla as well. When Priscilla tells Alan this, he tells her that he doesn't like the idea of staying at Richard's house like a sitting duck. So after this, he goes into the living room and meets Sharon, Dale, and Kareem. And they all pretty much let it be known that they all have some awareness of the White House shenanigans. But when they all tell Alan that the president came to Richard's house, he was like, oh, heck no, I'm not staying here. He also made a remark that they were in bad shape if the butler was their only chance. And Kareem agreed with him. He's like, that's what I've been saying. So when Alan gets up and says he's going to leave, Kareem says he will too, even though he doesn't know Alan from a can of friggin' paint, okay? But Sharon tells them both to sit down and just wait for Mr. Richard. Meanwhile, we got Hunter still out in these streets without the motorcade, and he's trying to pick up a prostitute. Alonzo keeps trying to tell him that this is a bad idea, and these pros, they got some dangerous pimps. But of course, Hunter doesn't care because he's stupid and he thinks he's untouchable. Anyway, Hunter spots a girl that he wants, and it's April, guys, Omarion's baby mother, who I actually just found out is also with Tay Diggs. Wowzers. Anyway, she's playing the role of the pro, okay? So after Hunter flashes his money, the pro gets into the car and they drive to a sleazy motel. Next, Priscilla decides that she needs to go to the hospital to see Sam, even though Nancy warns her that it might not be safe and that she should wait for Richard. But Priscilla leaves anyway. So Alan comes in and he finds out that Priscilla left, so now he definitely wants to leave. So as he's on his way out the door, Kareem decides to go with him, and then Dale decides that they might be right, so he leaves with them as well. And Nancy has to tell Sharon to just let them go, but Sharon still goes outside and tries to get Kareem to stay. And of course, we get Miss Nosy Jody outside wondering why Nancy got all these people in her house. And I'm just like, that is none of your business, girl. What is wrong with you? Anyway, so then she's gonna say that she can't get no sleep with all this noise. And I was just like, what noise? Girl, your neighbors have people in their house who haven't been raising their voices or anything, so just hush. I mean, I guess she was probably talking about Sharon yelling after Kareem, but anyway. Next, Priscilla gets to the hospital and she's able to see Sam. He tells her that she needs to get out of there because it's dangerous, but Priscilla tells Sam that she's staying. Then she tells him that the chief of staff sent Agent Grip to kill her and Alan, and Sam was like, this is getting out of hand. So Priscilla was like, this is all because you screwed up. But Sam asks her to please stop. Like, please don't do that. Don't go there right now. But she tells Sam that he is not going to get off the hook that easily, and she's going to speak her mind. She tells him that she's going to make sure he gets back on his feet, but after that, she still wants a divorce. Next, creepy Jason wakes up and he sees Richard and he wants to know where the heck they are and what's going on. All he remembers is that he was in the hospital. So one of the guys guarding Jason comes out and tells him that they're keeping him alive so he can help them take down his parents. And of course, Jason was all for it. But he wants to know what happened and what he's doing there first. So the guy tells Jason that he'll fill him in on that later. Then he walks over to Richard and cuts him loose because he checked out. He also lets Richard know that Sam's surgery went well and asked him what questions he had now. So Richard was like, I think I'm okay. I don't really have that many questions, but I do want to know who died in the hospital. So the guard tells Richard that they switched Jason's body with a cancer patient who was on life support. He tells Richard that his parents were so screwed up that they didn't even recognize it wasn't him. So I was like, screwed up in what way? You know, like high or just terrible? You know what I mean? Because I know Hunter be getting high, but Victoria doesn't. So I wasn't quite getting that comment. But anyway, so the guard tells Richard that they'll move Jason where he needs to be once Sam gives the signal. And Richard leaves after that. Next, Max tells Bobby that Lily left. So of course, this upset Bobby and he calls Lily's phone and Don answers her phone and he tells Bobby that Lily is with him. And Bobby hears her screaming in the background because Don was sticking his hand into Lily's gunshot wound, okay? So now Bobby runs off to save the day, leaving Max alone with Kyle. But Max feels the need to go after Bobby, so he kicks Kyle in the face, knocking him out cold, then ties him to the bars and leaves. Next, Hunter gets to the hotel with the pro, and he tells her that he can upgrade her. You know what I'm saying? I can help you out of this life by getting you an apartment, a car, and a business. But Alonzo is standing there watching suspiciously because the pro won't take her clothes off. And that's when he realizes she's an informant. So he rips the mic out of her bra and tells Hunter that they gotta go. When they open the door, there are 2 police officers already outside the door telling them to put their hands up. And that's how the episode ends, guys. And to be honest, guys, I have not enjoyed one episode yet, okay? The first episode was okay. The second one is okay as well. So I've been watching episode 3 and I just feel like I'm kind of suffering through it from boredom. I hate to use such a term as suffering, but I just can't do it with this show anymore, guys. I really don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I guess one day I'm just going to binge watch everything and then sum it up in a live for you guys, or just sum it up in one video because I am through with it. I'm tired. All right. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.